Hey there, Libra. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name is Julie. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you, Libra. I want to see what kind of gifts the spirit of Christmas is bringing to you. What are you wishing for and what is coming in? If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Leave me a comment if you can. And just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Libra. Anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on a Libra, you are also very welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, welcome, Libra. Let's get right into it. Okay, Libra, let's see. Let's get you a black tarot card. I want to see what kind of overall energy you've been working with throughout 2024. What led up to this Christmas wish of yours, Libra? What led up to this? Excuse me, Libra. We are looking at overall energy for 2024. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. I see the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, the Emperor, and the Ten of Cups. Oh my God, and the Nine of Cups. Look at this. Wow. Look at this light coming in. And toward the end of the year here, you have really summoned the light. You've pulled it in. You've wished for it. I think that was your biggest wish here. The Emperor taking control of things, especially the dark here with this progression into the light. King of Wands. Look at this. You got the King of Wands, the King of Fire, moving into the Emperor energy with the truth, some kind of truth with the Ace of Swords starting off this dream or this wish. Libra, 2024 has been about finding your fire. Emperor is also fire energy with Aries energy. And then here it comes. Here is the Christmas wish. Here is the gift. Here is the gift of light, the gift of a wish come true. Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. I can't wait to see what this is. What brought this extreme light in? It's like light codes have been downloaded or received here. Knight of Spheres, Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving energy, but stable energy, really solid energy. You've been moving through very, very solidly. Some kind of truth came in. It turned you into fire, desire, passion here. And then bam, here comes the wish. All right, what kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Libra right now? Spirit, we're looking at Libra. The mouse, what are you nervous about? So nervous. Look at this nervous Nelly popping out. Maybe you're nervous about this light. Maybe it's new or it seems bright or it seems really big. And the stingray about clearing the chakras, clearing out the toxicity, clearing out the garbage here. Really being a filter for spirit. You're filtering it down. You're clearing away the toxicities. And then you're grounding. You're going very, very deep into the ground here. Your roots are really, really digging in here. Wow, very strong. You're like this pillar of strength. So you're so ready for this light, for this last part of the light worker coding, maybe. Wow, beautiful. All right, let's see what is on the bottom of the deck. Integration. Let's see what's up in the ether with the Zen Tarot card. Spirit, what kind of Zen Tarot card is up in the ether for Libra? Celebration, the Three of Cups. Is this deck upside down? No, and it did come out in reverse. So maybe you're waiting for the celebration, or it feels like it's taking forever. Maybe you're getting impatient now. So yeah, but you are ready to celebrate. The Rebel on the bottom of the deck, you're kind of going against the grain, not following the rules, or bending the rules here, bending the rules to bring in this light. But that does make you nervous. I mean, you are all about the rules, with Judgment being your major arcana card. So that makes you very nervous. Feels like an imbalance if you're stepping outside of the line here, stepping outside of the rest. You're very much a rule follower. Celebration, though, you want to celebrate. I've got to put this out in reverse because it seems like something is stunting that celebration. You're nervous about something here with the mouse up in the ether. And what else is making you nervous up here? I got to see. What are you thinking about? What is on your mind, Libra? What is on your mind? What are you thinking about right now? Knight of Wands, again, your fire, your passion, something has lit up here. Something's been lit up for you, but it makes you really nervous. Maybe it's following your own dream or putting other people aside for a minute so that you can follow your own dream or come into your own desires here. There's some kind of blockage, though. You see that dragon up on the mountain, like you shall not cross. There's some kind of thing in here, internal compass here that is trying to stop you or don't go this way. And I gotta see why. Why can't Libra go this way? Why? It leads to the light. It leads to the cups, leads to the 10 of cups. 7 of Pentacles came out in reverse here. 7 of Pentacles is all about focus, extreme focus here on what you're doing, the task at hand. You see the money trees behind, but she's interested in the grapes. She's interested in the wine that those grapes are going to produce here. So yeah, she's focused on production. Are you breaking free of some kind of line of production, of some kind of way it has always been? And that was the law, that was the rule, and now you're trying to break free of it, and it makes you so nervous. 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Again, it's about your fire, about your passion, something that really lights you up. But then you almost come in and squelch it because it's like, no, you can't do that. You've got too many responsibilities here, or these people are counting on you. Interesting. What's the challenge here? What is the resistance from Libra moving forward into this dream? What's the resistance? The Magician. Wow. Wow, what we think about comes about. So maybe you have to shift your thoughts here. You have to change the way you're thinking about this. Maybe it benefits all with her focusing on the grapes and the wine, and then the money's just coming in the background. So maybe this is a step away from the norm or the tradition. Absolutely, the tradition of it. You're very traditional, so you're trying to break free of tradition here. And of course, that makes you nervous because this is new ground. You're breaking new ground here. You haven't walked without this tradition holding you up. So that's going to be interesting. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that for Libra in the mind space. 6 of Wands, you're being honored. Spirit is really, really honoring you, encouraging you to break free, and why not? Why not change it somewhere? It's got to change. Someone has to change it here. It's almost like the trail of abuse, right? The trail of tears, really, when you grow up with a very abusive parent, either verbally or physically, and they're both just as bad, just as toxic. And you're carrying, you think, I'm never going to be that way. I'm never going to be this way. I'm going to break the chain. I'm going to break this. I don't like this. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel scared, really, really scared. Like I'm always hiding. I can't be myself. And then you get older and you meet someone and you settle down and you marry, and then they start pushing those buttons, those same buttons that parent could not stand, right? Because that's what mirrors are. That's what soulmate twin flame energy is to push those buttons within us. Yeah, but I'm going to test you. Are you really never going to be like that? And you go through this phase where you are absolutely like that. You have to be to see the other side of that. I'm falling into this line of tradition. I'm falling in to place here, to take my place as the abuser. And you're breaking that chain. I'm not going to do that. I've been through this. I've done that. And I feel the angst. I feel the powerlessness in rage, right? There's a powerlessness. There's a real power in the calm here. So this is what you're understanding, and you couldn't have this understanding if you weren't out of control, if you weren't in the powerlessness phase there. So yeah, it's nervous. It's nerve-wracking. Am I going to fall back? Am I going to fall off the ladder here, fall off the wagon here, no matter what is happening around me? Can I stand my ground? Can I stay in my calm? Spirit is really, really saying, yes, it has to be you. You are the one to break the chain here. You are the chosen one here. And we're honoring you, and we're going to help you. Spirit, what's your advice for Libra in the mind space? What's your advice for Libra here? Ace of Swords, again, you've got the Ace of Swords twice here, Libra. Some kind of big, big truth is revealed here. Maybe it's the truth, a reckoning of yours here. Look at me. I'm falling into line. I'm falling into place here. I'm falling into what I was supposed to do. And I'm going to step out of that. I'm going to break that chain. I'm going to see what happens if I look at this, if I come at this completely different, if I change my reaction to things. And it is all about changing your reaction to things. That is the truth. That is you standing in your truth. The world can fall down around me, and I'm going to stand in my power. There is no power in rage. There is no power in raging against the machine. It makes you powerless. So you're really getting your power back. Ace of Pentacles, there's a theme of running money behind you, of the eureka behind you when you figure this out, when you let go of the need to control the outcome here and you detach. You detach and you just focus in the moment at hand. You just focus on the greats. You can only focus on one thing, baby steps here, and everything else falls into place here by the end of the year. I mean, this is your wish granted. Let go of the nerves of being different and not following in the footsteps of others in the way it should be, right? Or who you should be. Wow. All right, let's see what's in the heart. What does your heart want? What does your heart want this holiday season? What is the biggest wish in the heart space for Libra? Oh, I almost crunched it. Letting go of the burdens, the 10 of Wands. There's that white-knuckled grip that you have on every responsibility in your life. And if you don't defuse, let that light in, you're going to explode. Or you already have. So the gift for you this holiday season is peace, is balance, is grounding, is that beautiful filter from spirit to the earth. You don't have to pick up the words, right? When somebody bats at us and they poke at us and prod at us and push our buttons, let those words fall to the ground. Just pretend they're out in the ether and done. You don't have to pick them up. You don't have to reply. You don't have to hit back, especially in those moments of angst and anxiety and fear. Fear is what drives that force. So give yourself a minute. Take that deep breath. I can change. I can change my reaction here. What does it matter? What does it matter? I'm just going to shake my head and I'm going to nod in agreement, and I'm going to keep this to myself. I'm going to find my peace no matter what's happening around me. It is not my job to teach them. Not my job. Wow, that's a huge gift. Libra, that's the best gift. All right. Tell me more about these burdens in Libra's heart that Libra's letting go of. Tell me a little bit more about that. That's just way too many. But the 5 of Swords really wants to be seen. Competition. Let's take a peek. They must be important. Ooh, Judgment. 6 of Swords, Judgment, 2 of Swords, and the Lovers. There's that twin flame energy. The mirror creeps in here. There's somebody has triggered you, has mirrored your worst fears at you, or the environment, or world affairs, or whatever. Insert whatever was your biggest fear here. It's being poked. You're being poked and prodded here. You're being tested here, Libra. This is the truth coming at you. Can you handle it? Can you take that deep breath and not reply? Balance yourself. Go out in the car and scream, or the pillow and scream it out, and then come back with your answer and then reply here. It will bring you the biggest gift of your life, because no matter what's going on around you, you're going to be the calm one. You're going to be the sane one in the room. Doesn't matter if there's a bunch of crazies around you, because you are sane, you are solid, because you got a grip. Because you got a grip. It's a huge, huge gift. Look at the gift. Look at that. The gift of connection here. This is all about experiencing the now. Really, really moving into the now and the connections that you have. You have some beautiful, beautiful connections with Libra. You have beautiful connections around you. Judgment, what was dead is now awakened. So there's some kind of passion or fire that got squelched when you were young, or you were growing in adolescent years here. You had some kind of dream or some kind of idea. somebody in your midst, some kind of mentor or parental figure, squelched it, said, that's not what we do. That's just not what we do. It was out of your culture. It was out of your family. It was out of whatever it was. There was a clear line here. You shall not cross. And you kept dipping your toe, dipping your toe. And every time you did, you felt angst, you felt worry, you felt nervous, you felt fear, because embedded in you, ingrained in you is you don't do that. That's not what we do. Now you're going all in. You're going all in. You're like, I just got to do it though. I just got to jump in. I got to test this because it feels good when I dip my toe into the pond of positivity, right? Instead of fear, when I consume hope instead of fear. Again, fear is what drives anger and rage and those negative emotions. It's all driven by fear. So when you let go of the fear of what could happen and hold on to the hope of what could happen, it's a beautiful, beautiful shift for you. It's a beautiful shift for you. It's like that mirror just shatters and everyone around you gets to be them. It's not up to them. Your happiness is not up to them. They don't have to follow any rules to please you here. You're just really letting them be. And you're going for some dream. Something that was squelched is lit up again. What was dead is now awakened, is what Judgment says. And you can't shut Pandora's box. You can't put that dream back in the box. Back in box. It won't go. It doesn't fit anymore. It's morphed and changed because of your experiences with the Five of Swords. Fives are all about change. Two of Swords, you're in that crossroads right now because what you want to do is fall back to the familiar. What you want to do is say, no, it's not right for me. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to shake up my whole life because of some fantasy that I have. I'm not, delusional. And you've talked yourself out of it over the years, but that negative, that devil on your shoulder, you can't do it, or you shouldn't do it, or you're going to get in trouble, right? There's always this threat. There's always this threat because maybe you saw something growing up where someone was out of control. They could not get a grip on their rage. And you witnessed that. So yeah. And I'm feeling like this happened later, like when you were in your maybe late teens or even little, into your 20s here, where we're really absorbing people and characters, and we're interested. We're coming out of that nest, that very myopic viewpoint of the family unit, that very small family unit, and then we get to know these different parental figures and these different mentors as we move through the world here. So yeah, I feel like there was something a little bit later that surprised you. Maybe your home was nothing like this, or you married someone who had gone through a completely different experience than you had. At first, those differences were your driving force, and now it's almost like you just don't get each other, because you're coming from two separate cultures here. But regardless, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your partner is, who your partner is. This is all about you, the internals of handling it, of getting a grip here, of calming it down, of not picking up those words, and not being the teacher, the mentor, the solid one trying to change everybody else's minds here. You've got something else to do. There's a dream here that's calling you and pushing you forward. It could be very angsty when you're getting pushed into this dream here because you just want to stay in the familiar, in the comfort here. Even if that comfort is very uncomfortable. It's so odd the way our brains work, right? Because, we always want, if you had an abusive parent, even in your worst times, you just want to go home. You just want to go home because that was better than this, right? You knew how to handle that. You knew how to get a grip of yourself in those moments that a lot of people would freak out because they weren't raised that way, or they didn't witness that, or, it's just a different realm for them. They're not vibrating there, where you're vibrating there and here, right? You're coming more into the now moment. You're learning. This is about me. It's about me getting a grip, no matter what that mirror is shouting at me, no matter the faults they're trying to get me to admit, no matter the failures they keep putting in my face when I had this dream long ago. So yeah, all right, let's see what's in the foundation of this. This is a dream come true, Libra, because you're really moving into something here. You're moving into something, and that something is really handling your emotional state first. Get a grip first. Take that deep breath first. I am going to do this. I have a conversation. This is a dream of mine. I'm going to do this. I'm going to travel overseas. I'm going to see everything I can see. When they want to come back at you, what about your responsibilities here? What about this? What about that? You can take a very, very calm, deep breath. If I don't, I can't do any of it. I have to do this. If I don't, I can't do the rest, right? You've got to do this. You've got to take care of you, me first. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. 3 is a very relevant number here. We've got the 3 of Cups here up in the ether. I thought we had another 3. Anyway, 3 is really standing out to me. All right, what's in the foundation of this, Libra? What's in the foundation in the daily of this? 8 of Pentacles, a lot of responsibilities. There you are. Look at this. There is that beautiful Justice card that is you, Libra. My God, the number 11. This is a magical, magical moment for you. The moment of reckoning, the moment of understanding and acceptance and taking your power back, really taking your power back. This is the moment. I love this. I love this. Look at you. There could be, the sky could be falling out there and you are focused. You're too focused to really stick your head out the window even. I got to get this done first. I'm going to finish this dream first. And then I'm going to turn around. I'm going to admire all the money I've made. I'm going to admire all the ingredients that I have gathered. But right now I'm just focused on the pot. I'm just focused on what's boiling right now. And that is my desire, my dream, something really, really pulling you. Libra, this is the law. You are meant to change this. You are the change maker here. You are severing the ties to something that used to get out of control, that used to be very kind of scary, and you battled it down. You battled it down one thought at a time, one baby step at a time here. I love this. I love this. All right, big dream coming true. But balance, no matter what's going on around you, no matter the externals, you're all into your internals here. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Somebody could be screaming in your face and you in your mind are on a beach sipping a pina colada and listening to the waves. It's just you're shutting it out. You cannot be triggered. And that is the gift. You cannot be triggered. Whew, I wish we could all kind of fall into this understanding that it's just a way of being out of control. It's just so disempowering. So you're getting your power back. That is the wish. What's the resistance in the daily life for Libra? What's the resistance here? Overwhelmment, 7 of Cups, getting in over your head here. So you have a lot of responsibilities. I can totally see why you can't just drop them and go running up the hill to find, your inner being, your inner child. Just the world doesn't work this way. That's why I think Spirit is really, really emphasizing that this is internal work. This is not external work. You don't have to let go of any responsibility that you have, but what you have to let go of is the angst that something will happen. There are dire consequences if you drop the ball or you make a mistake. It allows you to not be imperfect, and we are imperfect beings. So you're so afraid of making a mistake because of the consequences that it's almost crippling. It's almost crippling. You can't pick up one more responsibility here. You can't think about one more thing here. You just can't. So it's time to think about less, not more. Less. Less is more here in your case, Libra. It's just time to clear the mind, get grounded, go sit by a lake, go sit by the ocean, some kind of water, some kind of cleansing. It's time to smudge. It's time to really, really smudge the past. And it gives you so much control of your now. Wow, this is beautiful. But yeah, I see that you have a lot of responsibilities here and you can't just let go of those. But you can change the internals, and that's the only thing any of us can ever change. I mean, as soon as we say, boy, if my circumstances could change, then I'll be happy, we're just keeping happiness away from us the rest of our lives. We will never be ready to put down the burden and say, okay, now I'm happy. Like, it just doesn't work that way. It's finding those little joys throughout the day, those little accomplishments. You've got to give yourself a lot more credit. You have carried things that no one can. You're your back is so strong now. You can carry the weight of the world now. But you got to let go of the reactions. You got to let go of the idea that you're going to please anybody, or that you're finally going to get that acknowledgement, or you're finally going to get that pat on the back from the parent who just couldn't see you. It's never going to happen. They were just as flawed. Just their parents did the exact same thing, right? It's just that chain that you are breaking. I see this energetic hammer like Thor just coming down on that chain and saying, enough, enough. How would it feel to not have that ball and chain? To not have that carrying with me along with all of the responsibilities that I have going on? How freeing would that be? This is a beautiful wish come true for you, Libra. This is the gift of freedom for you. Among so many voices, you just got so many people around you. Just, Libra, I need this. Libra, you're the only one that can do this. Libra, Libra, you're just like, enough. Enough. But you got to shut it down mentally. You've got to shut it down and focus on what you're doing. You know, my dad, if he was reading the newspaper, we would be screaming, trying to get his attention. He had this very selective hearing. And I feel like this is what you need to do. You need to really be selective of what you are picking up, the words you are picking up, the responsibilities you're picking up. You have to be very selective here. So don't pick it up. If somebody throws it out there, hey, can somebody help? Can somebody volunteer? Can somebody do this? It's out there, right? Those words are out there. There's so many people that will grab them. So many people, even words, triggering words, fighting words, right? There's so many people that'll pick those up and run right back at you. You don't have to be one of them. Let the others jump in. Let the others volunteer. You've got way too much going on to pick up anything else here. And you don't want to lead yourself to burnout because you've been pushing it so long, right? You don't want to be filled with resentment because somebody kept you from your dream. What are you going to blame that the rest of your life? You're going to blame your parents when you're 60, right? That you didn't achieve your dream. It's like there's a cutoff line. There's a real cutoff line to when you've got to stop blaming. And I think you learned that long ago. All right, Spirit, what's your advice for this Christmas season, this holiday season, this gift of freedom for Libra? Because it won't matter what's going on. Libra's finding freedom, and you're getting real miracles here, real gifts here with the Magician, Judgment, and especially you coming out here. Now you're getting the reward for handling yourself, for handling the situation here and not freaking out, not chicken littling it, right? The sky is falling, the sky is falling. It's just so beautiful because even if the sky is falling, you're just really focusing on what you're doing here. It's like the sky's going to fall anyway, so I may as well keep doing this. I may as well finish this project. So Spirit, what's your advice for this beautiful gift for Libra, this gift of freedom from the responsibilities, because you are changing the way you feel. Look at this, the 8 of Cups. Talk about changing the way you feel, walking away from it. Libra, this is glorious. This is glorious. When you walk away from the 8 of Cups that you've been tending to and trying to get the other cups to steam up like this one, and as soon as you get this one steamed up, these go out, and as soon as these get up, this one goes out. Instead of tending to these 8 cups, overburdening yourself, really taking on way too many responsibilities. Instead of doing that, you walk away from those 8 of Cups. It was a broken dream anyway. It wasn't what I wanted to do. I got pushed there because I had a different dream. I wanted to be a doctor or a veterinarian, but my father did this. And this is what I do, and this is what I will always do here. So you're walking away from tending to those 8 cups, even though they served you. They served you very well. Look what it's leading you to, right to the 9 and 10 of Cups, right to the light, right to the source here, right to the victory. Huge wish come true. Huge wish come true for you. Libra, you are walking right into your dream here by your determination to not let the others affect you, to not let the events that are happening around you rattle you and make you nervous. And it's the end of the world and, just all this fear mongering here. You're just shutting it down. You've got this very beautiful protective bubble around you that you have created with all this big energy of yours. And there's a dream lighting up this bubble, really lighting you up, expanding, getting bigger. Doors are opening to push you toward this dream, to push you toward this opportunity without having to storm out or quit or walk out on anybody. So hang in there. Wait for this. This is happening before 2025. You'll be walking into a whole new life because you are so changed. You are absolutely changed. You are not the person, that reactive person, that powerless, reactive person of yesterday. You are no longer that person. You are in control here. You are in command here. And you're commanding this to come true here. So that's what the magician does. That's what a manifester does. They don't doubt it. They don't think they're not good enough. They don't think that somebody else might be more deserving, or somebody told them they couldn't do it. They just do it. They just manifest. It's that true belief, that true knowing that makes it happen. Libra, God, this is glorious. All right, on the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords. Look what you are leaving behind. I mean, good riddance. Good riddance. I don't need this anymore. I don't need the gossip. I don't need the drama. I don't need the negativity. I'm moving towards hope and peace and freedom and my dream here. I don't care what the rest of the world is doing. I'm just going to care about me and my family and what's important to me. Oh, God, I love this. I love this. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you can leave me a comment, it really helps me and my channel. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate, Libra, just know I'm celebrating with you. And let's just start celebrating more. No matter what we are celebrating, let's celebrate this and these understandings and this growth that we are all going through. All right, Libra, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.